Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your narrator. I am joined by four fantastic players. Zach Brass.
Yo.
Yo. Dom Brass.
Yo, I'm
Yo.
Dom. I'll play Fabrice today.
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet? I'm Nate, and I'm going to be playing the role of Elias today.
Yo. And
Yo.
Tyler Niddle.
Yo.
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing the rustic fantasy RPG Legend of the Mist, published by Son of Oak Game Studio. Guys, there was something that I know one of you had to deal with over the past week or so, and I just wanted to hear a little bit more about this.
Yeah, we haven't had Premier League football for like 3 weeks now. It's pretty rough.
I know, but we play on Monday.
Tyler, I don't know if we've necessarily addressed this specifically in an episode before, but your job is basically maintenance for an apartment building, right? Is that fair to say?
Not just one apartment building, quite a few apartment buildings.
Quite a few apartment buildings. And in the course of your job recently, you had to deal with quite a major problem, it sounds like.
Yeah, water and gravity suck.
I know, like, I don't want you to like dox people or, give any details you don't feel comfortable giving. But would you mind just walking us through like what happened and what you had to do about it?
3-floor apartments, right? So we got a couple buildings. The top floor and the third floor, they had a flooded the whole goddamn apartment and went down into the other apartments all the way down. So that's 3 units with extensive water damage. And water damage is a bitch because water breeds mold. And mold remediation takes for goddamn ever. And is very invasive, cutting open your ceilings, cutting open your walls, pulling up your floorboards, all that fun business.
What I was curious about, Tyler, is when you walked in and you saw the flooding, just first off, what was your like first thought?
Not again. Oh no!
Because you've had to deal with this now on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
Well, the first thought is get the water up. So I got my big old shop vac and started sucking up water.
I was gonna ask, like, how much of the process of this, like, you directly were, I don't want to say responsible for, because, like, to be clear, like, this wasn't your fault that this happened at all.
Like, what do you do?
The repairing and the dealing with all of this. Like, so you were the one who's actually sucking up all the water out of the building.
Me and another guy.
Right. You didn't, like, outsource this to plumbers or anything, like...
Well, we outsourced the demolition to a vendor, but
okay. You didn't walk into the apartment with sledgehammers and start.
No. Sledgehammers. We're not barbarians. We have drywall saws and multi-tools. Come on. Yeah, okay. You can be precise with your demolition.
It sounds like it was a nightmare to deal with. And it sort of did get me thinking, what is the worst damage or most embarrassing accident that, like, we are individually responsible for? the first thing that came to mind for me is this was not like lasting damage, but it was just really annoying to deal with. Is I don't consistently check the pockets of my pants for if there's stuff in there when I'm doing laundry, right? It's
That's
a personal,
adorable.
it's a flaw of mine.
That's your worst?
And well,
That's
hold
so
on.
cute.
I threw a pair of pants in the washer that had a pen in them, and the pen exploded in the wash, sending ink on everything everywhere. When I like unloaded it, it was just like dark blue explosion in the machine. And yeah, it just took some time and a lot of paper towels to deal with.
Oh, this is a good time. If you have any clothing dyed with indigo, don't put it in the dryer.
No.
Good to know.
No. Indigo will come out of your clothes. Wash
The
it separately.
more
But if you
you
put it in your
know.
dryer, all the indigo will get all over the inside of your dryer.
I've literally never separated lights from darks in my laundry.
Oh, we've advanced
Hero.
technologically to not have to separate our laundry, which is a godsend. But there are certain clothing dyes and certain nice clothing that will fuck up the rest of your laundry and your laundry machines. So please keep those separate.
Dom, I know you broke my parents' gate on their deck one time.
Okay. All right. I see.
I mean, technically, yes.
Technically, it was your body that did it when somebody
I'll
kicked
say
you down
I
the
gave
stairs.
an assist, but I feel like he really put the other guy put the work in, and I wouldn't give myself full credit for this. Just so the listener's not fully in the dark, I was just having a nice conversation with these two gentlemen when I was drunk at my friend's house, and we were on the deck, and I'm hammered, and I have no idea what's going on. And I forget exactly what I said, but apparently this guy was mad at me. And I'm like, "What, are you mad at me?" And he's like, he indicated yes. I don't imagine that he said yeah, but he was not happy with me. And I agreed. We had a short conversation. It's like, okay, I guess we're going to have a fight. Well, I'm thinking, let's be responsible. I'm on my friend's parents' deck. Let's go out into the yard. So we're walking to the yard, and next thing I know,
meet me in the parking
I'm rolling
lot.
down
Yeah.
the stairs, and I
Proper
broke
fight.
the deck door. So the deck door got broken, and I rolled down the stairs, and I'm just like, I can't believe he cheap shotted me down the stairs. Oh no, I broke their door. And then I'm just trying to navigate this, and I'm like, dude, I was just getting caught up with the fact that this guy's mad at me, and I'm trying to be responsible, take the fight downstairs. And then it was
no
not
good
great.
deed goes unpunished, Dom.
Yeah, it was a bit of a goober moment.
Anybody else cause any memorable damage?
I crashed a dirt bike into my friend, our friend's tenant's car once. That was fun. If I had the receipt for it, I could give you an exact dollar amount of the damage. But it was around like $1,700 worth of damage I did.
Wow.
And they were like, I'm just going to use this as a down payment for a new car, because they've had their car for like 30 years, 40 years or something. Old ass car.
Wasn't worth the repair.
All was forgiven. I did the responsible thing, listener.
Good man.
And fessed up to my mistakes.
And then he did the other responsible thing and decided that dirt bike started for Tyler.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I did the other responsible thing and realized that motorized bicycles are not for yours truly. Because that's not the only motorcycle I crashed. Bicycle, I'm fine because I'm going much slower. But motorcycles, this dweeb who drives automatic, he's got to think about. All right, I got to clutch and shift. I'm thinking about that too much.
That he just goes and runs into things.
Yeah, just to give no balance. It's crazy.
I either run into things or I break the motorcycle operating it improperly.
Anybody else got a fun, not sad story?
Not sad.
I mean, I'm
no,
sure.
Just like,
yeah, we've got like sad stories of breaking things.
yeah, fair enough. Just like when I flipped that car, but I mentioned that in one of the other episodes.
Yeah, who here's totaled their vehicle?
Never, never once.
Me neither. Well,
Nope.
I didn't, but someone else did.
Yeah, you've been in a lot of accidents that weren't
I've
your
been in a
fault.
lot of accidents that not really.
Well,
At least one or two.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I would argue one was my fault.
Yeah.
One was definitely not my fault because I was stopped behind a stopped school bus.
I've been rear-ended twice. Both times at either a stop sign or stoplight. And then I was a passenger in a car where the driver rear-ended somebody one time, and that was the most frustrating thing because her response was to immediately start giggling about it. I was like, what are you doing? Calm down, get out of the car, exchange information. And she was just like
Incredible.
That's a response.
I know it's not. That's not a real story. What do you mean? She just started giggling.
Turns out she's really got a thing for crashing in the car.
That's a valid response to
I don't
something
understand it.
terrifying happening to you. Is a fit of laughter.
Is it someone we know?
No, it's a friend from college.
That's a crazy response. Let them know that I'm judging.
I'm just
I'd be like, pull over to the side of the road.
Look, if there's one thing that I love, it's hot goss. All right, so
if there's one thing I love, it's our Legends in the Mist campaign.
Yo, 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 yo.
yo 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 yo.
On Leprechaun Island, the Traveling Turtle Tavern has ventured into the woods and found a wishing well, protected by 3 strange individuals warning of its danger. The Fellowship would not let this deter them from seeking the leprechaun, so the giant, the winged woman, and the gold man attacked. The Fellowship realized something strange was afoot, and broke through the facade to realize these were actors hired by the leprechaun to scare people away from the well for the leprechaun's amusement. With the illusion broken, the Fellowship entered the wishing well and were transported to the leprechaun's magical demi-plane, where he revealed that long ago he took all his bad memories and emotions and locked them away in a great, scary castle. If the Traveling Turtle Tavern wants to find out more of what happened to Griffin Island and guidance of what to do next, they will need to delve into this dungeon.
He said it. Well, he said part of it.
I said the word dungeon.
Listen, it's a word that makes everyone's ears.
You
perk
said
up
it.
here.
The opposite of our title.
We're entering the dungeon, guys.
Well, not quite yet. As we said last time, sort of when the leprechaun was explaining his backstory to you all, and it's like literally as he was speaking, this big castle appeared in the far distance, covered in darkness and shrouded in mist, and there's wolf howls and thunder crackling, and it's like, I don't think that was there a second ago. That is quite a ways away. You'll have to take some time to travel and get there. We'll get to that in just a minute, because I do want to address something that we've sort of danced around for the last few episodes, where Tyler, you are oozed. Simo is oozed and has been for quite a while. Fabrice is now wounded from the conflict with the Tusk Hunter that you fought in the woods. You guys have asked, like, well, how do we deal with this? Like, can we just take out of a combat scene or a scene with a threat, like, can we just address this? And the answer is kind of just yes. Like, but I think the intention is whenever you need to address these things and you need to rest and recover, that should be used through the camping system, which is what we used when you guys were traveling between Griffin Island and Leprechaun Island. There's nothing in the rules that state like you have to do it that way, at least from what I could tell. But I do think that's what the intention is, because otherwise, like, what's the point of having those things be part of the camping system? And I also think it's just not as interesting to, out of combat, nothing else going on, just heal until everybody is all better. So if you guys want to take the time to do some camping to recover some of these things now, I think this is a good opportunity, because you are in a relatively safe place in the Leprechaun's domain away from that castle. The one thing I'll say before I let you guys decide is that there's no definite amount of time that this takes. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a full 8 hours of rest as it takes in, some fantasy role-playing games. It's just more nebulous. Time will pass while you're doing this. There may be consequences today related to that. There may not be. There may in the future. But it's just something you have to be aware of.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I think it's time for Simo to scrape off that slime.
Yeah, I'm an oozy boy.
Ew.
Yeah, so if you want to take some time, get a campsite set up here in the magical domain at the bottom of the well, you can. Or you could just choose to roll with it and keep those statuses going. I mean, I've been pretty nice about Simo being oozed. I haven't made that come up too much so far.
Yeah.
I've been oozy for I just cleaned my room today.
He's been pushing his luck for too long.
Fair enough.
It's like Simo's dirty, but there comes a time where he's like, all right, we gotta clean this shit up.
Yeah.
This is too gross, even for me.
So you guys get
should we rest up before the crazy, creepy tower?
Yeah, I've been feeling funky for too long. I gotta get this ooze off of me, and now it's even worse.
You've been smelling funky for too long, friend.
I know. Can we get a
makes you
shower?
feel any better, Simo, I can't smell anything, so.
It doesn't.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I know I smell bad, and now I'm starting to get self-conscious about it, and that's what I gotta take care of it. It's at that point.
Yeah. When you can smell it yourself.
There's a point before that you could just bathe, and that'd be fine too.
I'm in the water a lot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, whatever.
Well, apparently you don't fucking do anything in there because you got that slime like 3 weeks ago.
Just soaks like a dish you don't want to wash yet.
No. I think that's why there's so much mold.
Yeah. I'm going to need someone to help me with the scraper.
Not it.
I got some barnacles in some places I can't reach.
I am trying experimental healing methods on rocks that I've never done before.
Barnacles are kind of like rocks.
No, what I'm saying is I'm busy
rocks.
and I have very important things to do. And I'm sorry. I have to do this.
Very good. So you guys get a quick campsite set up here. So everyone will have 2 of those activities you can do during camping. I'll remind you what those are really quick. You can rest, which will expire any statuses, tags, or other effects that would go away on their own just by a period of rest and relaxation. You can reflect, which will mark improvement on one of your themes as you spend some time reflecting on that and practicing whatever skill is relevant. And then the third option is you can take a camp action, which is just the general way to spend power to create or reduce an existing effect via healing, bathing, something like that. So let's start with Simo, because we've been talking about him. And we'll keep these pretty quick. We're not going to dedicate a whole episode to this like we did the last time we did camping.
Well, I don't want to be oozed anymore.
For sure. So one of your activities during this period of camping is going to be bathing.
Yes. Go Power Rangers. Let's do it.
Ken, where's the abrasive sponge? I need it.
I'll be nice enough and say that I think this can just count as rest. I'm not going to make you roll to shower.
Blame you.
But he's really bad at showering.
I can be good, if you give me a chance. When I clean, I can hyper focus and get it really clean.
This conflict has existed in the plot. It's just a little bit of a shame not to have to roll for it.
Okay, Dom, you've convinced me.
God damn, fuck you, Dom! You piece of shit!
What tags does Simo have that would make him really good?
3-week-old ooze that's dried and congealed.
All right.
It's hard to tell what's skin and what's ooze at this point.
Dude, the payoff's going to be so much better. It's going to be worth it.
I would go with my skill or trade brewer tag, because if you know anything about brewing, it's a lot of cleaning. It's all like 90% of making alcohol.
That's
is
why
just
every
shit.
one of Simo's beers is a little funky.
Yeah. Sometimes a little dirtiness is good.
Yeah.
And so as you start gathering like some of your sanitary supplies that you carry with you, the leprechaun like skips up to you, Simo, and he's like, "Oh, do you need to take a bath? I can help you with that." And when you're like, whoa, he just like snaps his fingers, and then like several yards away, a just like hot bath appears for you.
I mean, if you want to help me bathe, I need someone to use the scraper for the spots I can't reach. I'm quite large.
And so, Simo, you are able to relax, rest, bathe, get rid of that ooze after weeks of it festering on your fur and in your blubber. You have one more action you can take while camping. What would you like that to be?
Fuck.
Probably reflect on a theme or take some kind of action that would create an effect going forward for you.
Yes, I want to study the ivory hand.
Sure, yeah, because you have that from Garth Ragnarsson, the hunter. Absolutely, I think this is an activity that you need to do to understand it. And so, what tags do you have that you think are going to help you with this project?
Okay. Well, they're all made of magic tusks, and I know a thing about magic tusks.
Sure, absolutely.
And I'm also going to use my people tag, my walrus people tag, because they're walrus people tusks. Let's see here. That's probably it.
Okay. So you can either just like auto succeed without consequence and get half the power that you are invoking. So in this case, with the 2 tags, you would have 1 power to create some sort of status for yourself. Or you could roll with the full +2, and except there might be consequences for this.
I'm leaning towards auto succeeding and getting a tag. This
So
seems
you
like
couldn't
something
get
I
a
shouldn't fuck
tag,
up. Or not a
because
tag, but
you could get a status. What kind of status
that's
do you think would be beneficial, or would you get from this? And I'm fine using this to just like represent the like progress on a project, like if that's sort of where your mind is at.
well, okay. Here's where I am in my head. I was
Mhm.
wondering if this could be a quest to return the pieces of my fallen people to their next of kin or
I
their
think that
proper.
makes a ton of sense for your quest here. So my question is, how does what you're doing now like help with what your ultimate goal of that quest might be?
Okay, so one of my quests is migrate before the mating period,
Mhm.
and it helps to have some local clout when you're trying to attract a mate, social proof and all that. If you've
So
Let me tell you about attracting a mate, guys.
yeah, I would like that to basically allow me to give closure to whoever these belong to and put
Can
me
you
in
like
the good
identify
graces
them?
of their like next of kin. Well, we all have unique runes
Yeah,
in our
like
tusks.
fingerprints.
They're like they're like fingerprints.
Yeah, so maybe like taking some time to examine this and get like a better sense of knowing where they came from.
Yes.
Okay, I think that makes a ton of sense. So you will have one power to spend on that. We'll just call that a status called Tusk Understanding, just to like represent your progress to that. I think we'll give that status a limit of 3. So when you get to 3 on that, you will basically know where these came from, what you need to do with them. Does that work?
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that I like that a lot.
From there, let's jump over to Fabrice, because I know, Fabrice, you have some negative stuff that you probably want to deal with. What are the actions you want to take while camping?
So, I felt pain for the first time recently,
Yeah.
and I want to make it go away. I have magical healing powers, but unfortunately, I am in fact made out of rocks. So I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to try to heal myself.
Okay. Yeah, this is a camp activity, so you're going to invoke some tags here. What tags are you invoking?
Just pour cement in it.
Can I use my cement tag? Okay. So I really want to use Lockjaw, but instead I'm going to try healing magic.
I really want to use my turtle's biting ability.
He's just a good boy. I just want to use him. But I mean, honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, I could use him to compress rocks into like my shoulder gouge. Who knows? But instead I'm gonna try life magic and healing magic and Mage Forged Golem, because I'm a Mage Forged Golem, so maybe I would be the best person to know how to fix this, other than the mage who created me.
You know what? I was skeptical about that until you went on. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. So give me a roll. So you can either roll with +3, or you can auto succeed with half that power rounded up. So succeed with 2 power.
Oh, with that, let me heal my wounded.
What is your wounded currently at?
It is wounded 2.
Yeah, so just auto succeeding. You can take that, and that can reduce your wounded down to 0.
Then again, Tyler, didn't you do the auto succeed?
He did.
Yeah, I'm not a coward. All right, let me just roll it.
Okay, so roll with +3. There's potentially consequences here.
Okay, did that go?
Yeah. Yes,
I'm a
it
little
did.
nervous.
And you got a 13.
Oh, that's a lot better than I thought I rolled. I thought I rolled really low.
No, you
Dom
got a
doesn't know how
13,
to read
boys.
dice.
Open the
you rolled a
chat.
6 and a 4.
I grow a little third Gorpheus arm.
God,
So
no.
yeah, basically you can spend 2 of that 3 power to reduce your wounded down to 0. And you can spend 1 additional power on something here. It does have to be like directly related to what you were trying to do, but what you were trying to do was not like just heal, but also like understand yourself physiologically.
Yeah.
Not in a gross way.
Not in a gross. I'm just rocks, dude.
So what is 1 power that you can spend on like that goal? What do you think?
So I'm looking at my quests. I believe one of them is to find my creator. So maybe I could work towards better understanding myself so I can maybe figure out who made me.
I think that's doable. Sort of like what Tyler just did. I do just want to say, not that I think this is what you guys are trying to do with this, but just so I'm being clear about it. Like you can't spend this power directly on advancing that quest, but on creating an effect that will help you take action to advance that quest. So what is 1 power of effect that you can create here that will help you to advancing your quest?
Could I start learning, like, I don't know, a point towards understanding how to morph rocks?
Yeah, you know what? I think that works, Dom. So we can create a status for you. Let's call it like rock attunement. Like you are becoming a better attuned to the earth element and stone. I'll say that like for this particular kind of status, I do just want to remind you that this is going to be temporary. This is like a thing that will fade at some point. I'm using CMOs more as like just a way to track progress on something. But I think what you're doing makes more sense as just like a temporary buff that you are creating for yourself. Does that work?
Hell yeah. That works.
Okay. Let's jump over to Elias. You don't have any injuries or negative effects at this point. How are you spending your time as you camp?
But I do have a scratch for my self-made wand because
you do.
It was
so you can spend some time.
So I'm gonna rest up and clear that.
Absolutely. And again, that was scratched because it got so gunky and gooey from the oozes. Similar to Simo, I don't think I need to make you roll on that. You can just spend some time resting and casually getting the gunk out here, and you can get that.
Yes. This also seems like a good time to mention that I did hit 3 improve in my apothecary training skill. So I will be adding a new ability from that.
Very
Yes.
enthusiastic level up.
Yeah.
First level up, boys.
Yeah, I don't even really know what happens when you level up. I can't remember.
You get like a new power tag.
So you have marked 3 improvements. So Nate, for free, if you want to, you can rewrite a power or weakness tag if you choose to. And on top of that, you can choose one of these benefits, create a new power tag, remove or add a weakness tag, get a special improvement unique to that theme, reset your abandon milestones or both on that theme, or mark promise, which is that nebulous kick the can down the road option that Tom likes.
If I were to create a new power tag.
There's no hard limit on the number of power tags you can have. So, like, you're free to do that basically as much as you like.
Yeah, I'm thinking of what question to answer. And I was thinking, like, what unusual or inventive application have you found for your skill?
And it's just for your
That's not
apothecary
really.
training, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe who most respects, values, or requires your abilities. I think for an amateur apothecary, that would be like um common folk, people that can't like afford like a good healer. Um, so I'm thinking like friend to the common people kind of
Don't you already have something
skill
like
for
that?
that.
Or no, that's Tyler. That's Simo.
I have building trust from my traveling merchant.
Right. I'm just remembering Simo has something like liked by the common folk, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think that's fine if you want to take something similar.
Yes, I think for my second action, I'm going to reflect on my traveling merchant status.
Great. So when you reflect on that, you get to just mark improvement on that theme. And that's not your third on that one, is it?
No, that's just two.
Great. So yeah, what just very quickly, what does reflecting on that look like for Elias in this moment?
I think, Elias started this all up to travel around, learn about magic, and is now talking to multiple island heads, island gods, whatever you want to call them, and trying to figure out all of this, and it is getting to the man. And I think this is kind of like a reflection of like what happened to the simple merchant boy traveling the seas. Um what am I doing? Is this the right thing? I think this is just like Elias kind of sitting down and like really evaluating what the last few weeks have been.
Mm-hmm.
Was it right to start this endeavor of the Turtle Tavern?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, I can't imagine Elias ever thought that he would wind up in the magical plane at the bottom of a leprechaun's wishing well, trying to get into like a spooky castle. This was not in the 5-year plan for him, was
I
it?
don't know. That seems just pretty on brand, to be honest.
How about Ken? Ken has 2 actions to take. What is he doing during campaign?
Ken wants to study his arts too.
Sure.
And he's just still really butthurt about that sword fight before. So he's gonna, start practicing his moves.
The way of the blade.
So Ken, you can mark improvement on your trained swordsman theme, is what it sounds like.
Yep.
You want to do that twice? You want to focus your second one on something else?
Yeah, I'm totally want to focus my second one on the food because I'm gonna make it a really banging stew for dinner that's particularly difficult.
Very good. So you
that
can
I've
mark
had my eye on.
You can mark improvement on loves to cook as well. Is that the third for either of those themes for you?
No,
Okay.
but they're both getting third next time. Don't you worry.
Very good. And so once everyone has taken their 2 actions, you're enjoying some bangin' soup together. You're enjoying banging Sue together. I don't know who Sue is, but
Yo, what? What just happened? What are we doing?
Sue is a type of noodle dish.
No, I know what banging Sue is, but like then it became banging Sue. I'm like, what?
I said
Tom, that's just a made up thing.
I didn't.
Look, who among us hasn't banged Sue?
Well, no, it sounded like you guys were talking about noodles or something, but then he said that, and I didn't realize what he was doing. Okay, that was dangerous.
It's a very delicate broth. It can split at an instant.
Nice.
If you don't keep it at the perfect temperature.
So you guys enjoy some of Ken's bangin' soup. You're sitting around the campfire. Simo's freshly cleaned. The rocky wound in Fabrice's shoulder is patched up via
Pebbles and-
the last part of camping that we'll just talk about, very quickly here is how are you spending time together during this camping sequence?
It's nice that the rest of you will sit next to me now.
I imagine during the meal, right? Around the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not so bad now. Now you just smell kind of fishy.
So what you're saying is I smell perfect. The ladies are going to love it.
I'm sorry, that's just such a weird image.
Guys, this is crazy, right? We're not heroes, and we're trying to save islands.
What do you mean?
What?
I'm
I think
I'm
you're
a
a
hero.
hero. What?
I came
That-
here to explore the world. Is this not what normally happens in these islands?
No, this is kind of weird.
Islands exploding and being taken over by giant men in the water. That's what you think it normally happens?
I mean, you guys name your islands after magical guardians. The whole place is kind of kooky.
You think my island is kooky?
Well,
Little bit.
I not specifically, but actually, kind of, yes. This
Yeah.
one
No,
specifically.
Wait,
I
yeah,
like
they make us
kooky.
do a little thing to get in the island. I had to do a little dance. It's very cool.
Oh, can I
I'm
see
with
your
you,
dance? Can I
Elias.
see your dance?
Do I get something? To be honest, it's kind of a currency thing, so I don't really like giving out for free. On this island,
If he does the dance, we get to stay here for as long as we want. And no one has to tax us for the silly tax anymore.
The leprechaun
Sounds fair
just
to me.
okay,
what I
fine.
thought.
It's your economy. That's what I'm saying. If you start charging people for silliness, you stop getting it for free.
That
See,
is-
this is the problem with a capitalist system.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of everything.
It does take the fun out of everything. I'm with
It's like,
you,
hey,
but I'm
wouldn't it be
also
great
with you,
if
Elias.
fun was heavily monetized and used as a currency? Okay,
And it
You
just
take my
turns into
meaning.
a privilege of the rich. Yeah, it's
Ugh,
terrible.
you guys are so boring. I'm
No,
bored.
we think this is funny, okay? This is funny and silly for us, where that is funny and silly for you.
Yeah, silliness is really subjective. You got
Yeah.
to open
We think
your
the fact that
mind.
we're having this argument is silly and fun. It's whimsical. Okay? I want to talk
Yeah.
about fairy
Get him,
lawyers and shit.
Fabrice.
It's fun.
I told you guys this island sucked, and none of you believed me.
You guys aren't
It's
whimsical at all.
whimsy, and it makes whimsy less whimsical.
You guys
I'm
aren't
pretty
whimsical at all. I'm going
I'm so
I'm going over
whimsical.
there, and the leprechaun skips away from you all.
You're transactionally whimsical. That's not whimsical by definition.
La la la. I'm not listening.
Appreciate you guys hating this guy.
He's kind of weird.
Makes me feel so validated.
Yeah.
I don't hate him. I'm having a severe disagreement right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is a disagreement of values. Like, if he's just gonna la la la, then yeah, I'm gonna keep arguing about it. Like, what do you want me to do?
No. I mean, it makes sense. Why would the person who likes whimsical the most make it into a currency? It just seems so counterintuitive.
I hypothetically sort of get it, because it's like, oh, force the games to chip into everything, but it kind of just ruins it fundamentally.
The
for me.
leprechaun starts loudly snoring as he's fallen asleep away from you guys.
Typical conservative.
I think
You
if
know,
you
at
had to
this
be
point-
whimsical to enter, but like you could say as long as you want, it would be one thing. It's the fact that they're like, you can pay your way on or you can be whimsical. It lasts a day. Like, that's crazy.
I just think the whole process is kind of weird.
I was expecting
And
a
the
different type
characters
of leprechaun, to be
introducing
honest.
it lack the whimsy you would expect. Like, I feel like this place is not as whimsical as it wants us to think it is. What's
It's
his
a
name?
bit of a
The
sham.
The mayor was really whimsical though, and your lawyer.
Yeah, Bunko's
me?
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
that
Bunko.
guy.
Instead of
pops
trying
out
to
of a
form
rock from behind a
instead
rock.
of trying to form culture through capital means. You should just try to form culture through cultural means, you know?
Yeah,
They
I
should
don't
have
know. I
just
think
had
we
lots
should.
of silly festivals and stuff
Yeah,
I
it
instead.
think
You
could
know?
this
be fun and
conversation is
whimsical.
really great, but I kind of wanted to ask you guys, like, what's the plan after this? Are we just trying to, like, stop the
Well, we gotta get to
Kraken
Dragon
now?
Island.
gotta
No,
get to
no,
Dragon Island
we
and tell them
we were
about the
gonna warn
Kraken?
them about the giant, well, I guess walking titan of the sea or whatever. But
Yeah, we were
on the
gonna help the
way,
leprechaun.
we're going to show off our food and become the most famous and well-respected food truck in the archipelagos.
What if we went to another archipelago? Do you think we could be the best food truck there too?
It
What's a
probably
food
depends on
truck?
if they have a food truck culture.
It's what they call
Traveling
traveling
food
taverns
cart.
in these lands.
Oh, I've never heard of a truck before. Those
It's
don't
just a
exist.
funny made-up
slang.
word.
It's just slang.
Could we
You
be
guys
like
are breaking my immersion.
the? Okay, I'm sorry. Well, we gotta help. We gotta go to the castle because the leprechaun showed us a little castle. We can find the memories in there.
Obviously, we're going into the castle.
That'll help us, and then we're going to Dragon Island. I don't know how far that is.
That's a rule with me, guys. If we cross any scary castles, we're going in.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to workshop
Any
that
scary
roll.
castle?
If
Yeah,
I'm
'cause this
into
is
it,
like a
then yeah. I
specific
mean,
one, yeah.
there's probably a high chance I'm gonna want to see what's inside.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta get braver. So, scary castles it is if we ever do, come across
No,
a
I mean, we're
scary
literally
castle.
doing that right now. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but this
I'm
one,
just
like,
saying.
we specifically have to go into. I don't think it's
Yeah,
fair
no,
for us
in
to
the
say we'll
future,
stop
I
at
think it's a
every
bad
single
idea.
one.
I would avoid scary castles.
I wouldn't necessarily avoid them. I'm saying it's a cases by case situation.
Scary castles often have the most fierce of fighters in them,
They
Yeah,
do.
Yeah, no, that's why we should
That's
and when you
not-
defeat them, they've normally got really cool swords and stuff too.
Yeah, but we're a
that's
food truck.
true.
We're a traveling tavern, so we don't need.
Ken,
the
I'm
best
not
sword.
necessarily against you because yes, Scary Castle sure to be filled with magic items, but sometimes it's gonna be too scary, and maybe we don't go in.
What are you, a wuss?
Okay,
Yes.
I
Come
feel like
on.
Yes, I am. Okay,
we're. Yeah,
I don't want to
guys,
be
this is a
saving the
restaurant.
world right now. I'm just doing
Well, who
what
else
I'm
is gonna
told
do it?
and continuing
Well, no,
on
we're
the
just doing
path
our duty.
forward.
The dragon will probably save the world. We'll tell him, and then he'll save it.
Okay, I just
Yeah, we just
let's
do
go in
one
this scary
castle.
castle. I guess. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, everybody ready? All full up on that stew.
As you guys are talking, and you guys have been camping now for like hours, right? The level of light here in this like magical realm at the bottom of the well has not changed at all. It's like the sun, if you even want to call it that, is like at a stationary point in the sky, not moving. It's like constant light level, constant temperature, right? As you guys are having this conversation, suddenly like it dims as if somebody is like rapidly flickering a dimmer switch up and down, like it's going wah 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 with
What's going on?
and you look over and you see the leprechaun is like curled and sleeping on the ground not far from you, and he's like twitching and whimpering.
Are you okay, little buddy?
Yeah, can we shake him awake? Leprechaun, wake up! Leprechaun,
Ah, ah,
Mr.
ah,
Leprechaun,
ah.
you're having a nightmare. It's making everything shake, and we don't like it.
oh, and he wakes up and like the light stabilizes.
Oh, are you like maintaining the vibe here, Mr. Leprechaun?
Well, of course I am. This is the place of
Right.
my permanent happiness and joyfulness and levity. And of course I maintain it, and it reflects my emotional state. Why do you ask?
Well, it seems like your unconscious self is like fucking with that, and you might need therapy or something.
That
Just
can't
saying.
be possible. I only have good emotions, even when I sleep.
But you need the juxtaposition of emotions to like be a healthy person. You know what I mean?
Nope.
What is
Are you guys ready to go to the castle?
Yeah,
life?
we're ready to go to the
Yeah.
castle. Can you not
Yeah.
go to
Life-
sleep when we're at the castle?
I'll try, unless I think it's funny to do it.
It
Look,
wouldn't
all
be
I'm saying
funny.
is life is a desert without rain.
It'd be pretty funny.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I learned that from my old captain.
Jesus?
No, not is it in the
Sorry.
Bible?
I
From the
don't
brain.
know.
That's yeah.
Desert.
Anyway,
40 days, 40 nights. I don't know.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, we're goobers. Where's the
goofy
yeah?
goobers.
The castle's just in the corner.
Yeah, basically, it's that
It just
way.
feels
Yeah.
And he
Well,
points
I mean, we
in
can
a
see it.
totally different direction than he originally pointed, and the castle is there.
Huh.
Mm.
Okay. I love this world. It definitely makes sense. Okay, let's just go before it moves again.
Okay.
It seems like he's poorly compartmentalizing his negative thoughts, guys. This could be quite the hairy situation.
How bad could the leprechaun's negative thoughts even be?
So you guys pack up your camp and you head to the in the direction of the castle. And as you guys approach the castle, I'm gonna run something slightly differently than how we've been doing it in the past. I'm going to run through a sequence of what the game calls vignettes. This is how like it encourages you to represent travel sequences and like montages where I'm going to present a series of challenges and threats that are intended to be resolved and moved past with a single die roll. So like we're not going to spend like a ton of time on these individual scenes. The rules say these could turn into full scenes if they need to, but I just want to basically like this is a travel montage, right? And so the first thing that you get to as you start approaching this castle is you see that there is just a dense mist surrounding this dark castle. The light is getting dim. It's getting hard to see. You walk into this cold, sticky, almost mist. And as you start traveling, you start hearing these like whispers calling out to you from the fog, trying to tempt you off the path. Come over here, play with us. And so, how are you guys going to navigate this? I'm just gonna like let these be kind of open to whoever wants to take charge on these.
So we're vignetting these little critters want to play with us.
Yeah, there's mist, there's voices. It's just, hard to navigate. People are calling out to you. How do you get
Yeah.
through this?
Oh. I was gonna
Survival
say, I
skills.
Yeah, that's way better than my plan. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I listen to the voices.
That's funny because I was thinking like, oh, obviously Fabrice is the one to deal with this because he is holy magic. Don's just
No,
like,
you're right.
well, yeah, no, I'm just gonna listen.
What do the demon voices say?
Yeah, actually, I can do a thing for this. I'm just gonna awkwardly kind of talk to them and relate to them as outcasts and yeah, a little weird outcasts. I'm gonna be like, hey, it's okay, weird ghosts. We're just passing through. I am like you. I am false life. I am not alive, really. Just like you guys, we're dead people. We're the same. Leave me alone with my friends. But I love you and I have compassion for your individual circumstances.
Great. So what you've got your outcasts tag. Do you have anything else that you're invoking?
I
I was gonna identify as false life, but that's a flaw. So just find kinship and outcasts.
Yeah, you can never use a flaw as a power tag, even if it is something that like seems like it would benefit you in the moment. Just not allowed. Can't
Yeah.
do it.
Alas. Alas.
So I think that is a roll with +1 for you here.
I'm pretty sure that's 100. That is an 8.
That is an 8. So that is a mixed success. So you are going to overcome this challenge. You are going to push through the fog and the spirits that are calling out to you, fighting through the distraction. But there's going to be a consequence here, and I think the consequence is most of those spirits, most of those voices, you are able to use diplomacy and connection with to get them to push back. But I think there's one particular mischievous one that is going to like swirl and fly and spin around you, this little will-o-wisp that then goes like right into your stone body, Fabrice.
Oh no.
And you just like absorb it, and the green magic that like keeps you together sort of flickers for a moment at the intrusion. I'm going to give Fabrice the status possessed 2.
Yes.
You've just got like another little spirit inside you right now.
No.
You good?
No. Let's keep going.
Not again.
Okay.
I know. I don't know what's happening.
Very good. So you guys make it through the fog and the whispers. And as you start getting closer and closer, the leprechaun just carelessly skipping ahead of you. Follow me. I know where we're going. You start to you enter this like dense vegetated forest area, and as you get closer, you feel the earth rumbling underneath you. And the leprechaun's like, "Oh yeah, I made some animals. Isn't that fun?" And the earth rumbling gets louder and closer as you turn, and you see that running through this forested area is a stampede of what look like deer, but they are not true deer. They are made entirely out of like gnarled wood and tree branches, but they are galloping like some sort of hooved animal. As the stampede approaches you, what do you guys do?
I'd like to try to make an ice wall with my magic tusks to slow them down. Or, no,
Yeah.
better idea. Make the ground icy so that they slip.
Yeah.
Very good. So you've got your magic tusks on that. Any other tags you're invoking?
Well, could I use endurance because I'm trying to make quite a large area of effect here? And it's going to take some extra strength.
I'll allow it for these quick rolls. I think, when we're getting into more detailed rolls, I would not be as inclined to allow endurance for this.
Gotcha. Okay, that's about it.
Give me a roll +2.
That is a 9.
That is a 9. Great. So again, it is a success. You are going to make it past this obstacle of the stampeding wood animals. The consequence here is, you know what? I'm actually just going to scratch that endurance tag, Simo. I think this takes a lot out of you. You're feeling rather winded after creating such a large ice wall. You're not going to be able to call upon that again for some time.
That took a lot out of me, guys. Whew.
Yeah,
All right,
Shima, you don't look so
This is
bad.
really impressive, though.
Thanks.
And
Did it
so
look cool?
So cool.
Until you started, breathing.
Until you
like,
had to puff on your inhaler. It looked really cool.
No, I think it's really cool. I think it's very fascinating that you have biological responses like other animals.
So the stampede passes you. You are otherwise unharmed. You continue moving, but then you hear wolf howls getting closer. Perhaps this is what caused the stampede, and you feel sort of a presence beginning to surround you as you move, and you look at the tree line and you see. Again, they are in the shape of wolves, but they seem entirely made out of like grasses and clovers, and they begin to jump and pounce towards you all. How are you going to deal with this challenge?
Did you want to sword them?
Did you want to
Like a
sword them?
sword?
I mean,
I mean, I could try to explode them, but I just
I would like to create like a whirlwind around us, a protective wind that has lightning energy so that they jump at it and it's like pushes them away and shocks them.
like a bug zapper.
Sounds good, Nate. I'll remind you, electric is not very effective against grass types, but we'll see. We'll see how
But
it
flying
goes.
type, because there is no wind, it's super effective. So it's a
it
standard
cancels
effect.
out. Yeah.
Very good. So what tags are you invoking here?
Wind magic, thunder sword,
Okay.
self-made wand,
Sure, you're dual wielding now.
and witch apprentice.
Sure. So give me a roll +4.
10.
10. Great. Full success, no consequence, as you create this dome of wind and lightning that these clover wolves just bounce against and get blown apart and electrified, and soon the wolf pack is defeated. And after that, you come out of the woods and you see the castle in all its glory, made of like dark black stone. It's ominous, it's gothic, it's like so out of place in this otherwise, you know, whimsical, if you want to
I
call it
swear to
that world.
no one does.
And as the leprechaun leads you towards the like front entrance of the castle, there is just a moat surrounding the entire thing, filled with just like dark, opaque water, and there are what at first look like gargoyles lined across the top of the castle, but you realize they are stone carvings of the leprechaun that are holding stone crossbows that then begin to like turn and fire at you guys as you get like close to the edge of the moat. So how would you like to overcome this challenge?
You try to storm it with the giant turtle.
Turtles can feel through their shells, Dom.
I know.
You want our turtle to feel pain as it serves as a
No.
giant shield for the rest of us? What's wrong with you? Do you
Hermes
just like
is
hate animals?
so fast.
You're so cruel.
Should I shock the water? And just
I mean, that seems like a pretty good one.
blast him. I know I just used
Yes.
the lightning. It feels like
Well, you know what?
I might have
mean,
blasted my load too early there.
When you've got a lightning sword, everything looks like a lightning nail. You know, it's
True.
When
we
you've got a
gotta
lightning
do what
sword,
we
everything
gotta
looks like a
do.
grounding wire.
Yeah, I mean, I
Feels
don't
like
have
the
any like
perfect opportunity.
great anti-range tactics. So.
I could run over there and sword them, but it's less efficient. My weakness is
I
ranged
told
attacks.
you should have sorted the wolves, man.
Your weakness is ranged attacks, you just said?
Yes.
That's a crazy. I mean, it makes sense knowing you. It just.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Throw my sword
Well,
at
I
them?
know. I just feel like we had a bunch of monsters come after us, and you were like, "No, you guys got this."
I'm
And
gonna
now it's
jump
like
in
we're
the-
getting
You all
shot
just
at, and
seemed
it's
really
like-
excited to do something. So I was just
I
like,
feel
yeah.
like we weren't that well. He was excited for the deer, I'll admit, but I felt like I just gave you the opening for the wolf.
I mean, I can jump in that dirty, stagnant water and make some ice spears and hurl them at them, too. I could do that. It's
I mean-
dirty water. I don't mind.
Yeah, but we just
No,
got
I
you
think that's
clean. So why
cool.
don't we just stick the sword in the water?
The statues
Wait,
are
are
not
they
in the
in-
water. They
Yeah.
are like up on the
Oh.
like parapets of the castle.
Yeah, they're like
shooting down
gargoyles,
at
right?
you.
Okay.
At the moat where we're at.
Yeah, so you got to cross the moat, and there's stone crossbow bolts being shot at you.
All right. Can't you use your wind magic to throw me at one of them?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think that's
down
a
with
good
that.
idea.
That sounds really fun.
That's a good idea.
All right, we got it.
All
That's
right.
what we're gonna do.
Operation Gamma Force 1. I will create a whirlwind that flings Ken into the sky as he is my ranged weapon. And
I'd
he's
like to
gonna
help.
hit.
Yeah, this sounds like a group action that everyone's taking. So everyone can contribute one tag to this.
Beautiful. I feel like Simo can make like a little ice ramp, and we could use the wind
I
power.
was thinking
I
just
was-
his strength.
I was just gonna throw you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna.
He
chuck
throws
ya.
you, and then I use wind magic to assist
push.
that.
Wind magic
Yeah, you just-
assisted
you-
fastball special.
All right,
Can
Yeah,
I just-
that's
fair.
can I have
obviously the
Grendel help him
the
like,
gamma
lock
theta
onto-
maneuver or whatever.
Lock onto the side of the building and climb stuff. He's just gonna be a little pick for
He
us.
just holds Grendel as
Yeah, Grendel's just like his climbing tool.
So that he can then jump off of Grendel for a double jump while in midair.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Yeah,
Now
I
you
just
understand
bring a
our
rock and just like
insanity.
I'll jump off of this later.
yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be really funny, just holding Grendel, using him to climb, and he just throws him, jumps on him like a
Yeah,
Koopa.
I mean, Donkey Kong can do that in Bonanza, so I see no reason why Ken can't do that right now.
we go.
Yoshi sacrifice.
There we go. Honestly, just don't kill him, but do what you want. He's a sturdy boy.
He's just going to land back in the water.
Very good. So everyone is adding at least one tag here. So Zach, give me a roll +4.
Okay, we kind of lost the plot there.
Oops, nope, that's
You sons of bitches.
a 14, baby.
Huge success. You
Turn into a tornado. and dump them all.
assisted a fastball special, double jump, turtle jump, attack the leprechaun gargoyles. You were able to quickly just do one of those running samurai slashes across the castle parapets, completely destroying the stone crossbows, and everyone is able to jump across the moat to safety. And as the leprechaun is like, "Oh man, that's a lot of property damage."
He really is a capitalist.
I'll invoice you for it.
Send it to my lawyer.
God.
You'll be hearing
We're
from Banco
uninsured.
shortly. I couldn't
uninsured.
possibly sue Elias. That's a conflict of interest.
Wait, why?
He's my lawyer too.
Oh, wait.
If you want a good lawyer, you get it from the land of capitalism, my friend.
That makes sense.
And so
Sounds
the
expensive.
leprechaun leads you into the heart of the castle. The big, gates open automatically as he approaches, and you walk into the stone floor of this place. It is dark, it is cold, but the leprechaun seems pretty unbothered by it all. And as he starts leading you in, he's suddenly like, "Oh, wait, stop! I've almost forgot about this one." And he pulls from his pockets just a handful of golden dust that he then blows into the room, and as it like sparkles in, it reveals these like green energy beams that are crisscrossing across the castle entry. He's like, these are misfortune beams. If you touch them, it'll make you really unlucky. Isn't that funny?
No. None of this is funny. This is bullying.
I think it's great. And he like twirls around on the spot. And he gets a little dizzy and he stops and then he looks up. It's like, I don't remember that. And he points up towards like the corner of this like antechamber that you're in. And you just see there's like some goopy dark sludge sort of in the upper corner of the room. I'm sure it's nothing.
Sibo, do you want
Let's
to take
get
care of that?
going.
Jeez. Okay. Can anyone else do this? Guys, I am not very flexible.
A little too big.
Yeah, no, that it feels like Sibo and I would definitely get hit.
Yeah, not our strong suit.
I mean, it's obviously one of us. I guess I could try.
Yeah, you can go. I would not like to be misfortuned, so
Can
you're
you
up
see that like
first.
on the far side of this chamber there's another statue of the leprechaun that is just like holding a glowing green orb that like all these things are like is clearly causing all of this. So if you could get to the other side of the room and deal with that, you can deactivate this.
All right, I guess it's time to try and do some acrobatic shit.
What tags are you using here?
Let's see. Focused under pressure.
Sure.
Quick learner.
I'll accept that.
And then, I mean, survival skills.
I'll accept survival skills right now.
You don't have any
right.
acrobatic skills?
There's
It's
not
so on
enough.
Zach of you.
I need more tags before I
Well,
can
he's
do that.
used to just getting them automatically with his class. So the fact that he had to actually think about like, oh, I got to take acrobatics.
Well, it's just I didn't have enough choices. I needed a circumstance, a people, and multiple
he needed
skill and trades.
seafood specialist.
Did you need
No,
the
he needed that.
circumstance?
That's
I mean,
not,
I think
like
that's
he needed
fair.
a specialty, and it happened to be seafood. It didn't have to be seafood. Yes.
Zach,
Or
give
chef
me
doesn't have a specialty.
give me a roll +3.
All right. I think that's 10. Yep,
That
that would
is
be
a
a 10.
Great. So Ken just like dexterously like slides and backflips and does the splits through these misfortune laser beams, gets to the other side, knocks out the green orb from the statue of the leprechaun, and the beams deactivate. And the leprechaun is just like clapping, amused by your efforts there. And he's like, great, good job, everyone. We're almost to the vault where I stored all those bad, yucky memories and feelings. I'll let you inside once we get in there, but I don't want to go in myself. It's too scary and bad in there. I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow
We'll
me.
make it not scary.
Is there more ooze as we get closer?
There is more ooze as you get closer. The leprechaun...
Don't have any ideas, Sibo.
The leprechaun
He just
leads
can't get enough
you,
of them
like,
goo girls.
into a stairwell going down. And as you start descending this castle, going deeper into the dungeon to where this vault is, you do see that there's this like black gunk sort of in crevices, in corners. You and it's like this thick, sludgy substance. And as you get closer, you start hearing this clanging noise. Bang, bang, crang, crang. Sort of arrhythmically becoming louder the deeper into the castle depths that you get. What's more is you start feeling a little strange inside. Like there's just this tension in your chests, this sense of dread filling
Like
around you that is almost like
another
tangible. You're like looking over your shoulders and like there's this nearly like claustrophobic sense that is getting closer and closer to you guys.
I feel like there's another soul in my body. Does anyone else feel that?
What? No?
Yeah, I
No?
wouldn't describe it that way.
Oh,
No, I feel possessed.
Again?
I think this place is bad voodoo.
You guys look over
Huh?
and Fabrice is like flipping all of you off without realizing it.
Fabrice,
that
I
was
did.
rude.
What?
Don't do that.
What? I didn't do anything. I'm
You're
just
doing it
asking.
right now.
I just want support, guys. I feel
You're doing
possessed
it
right
harder
now.
than ever.
Breeze, this is why I told you to stop talking to ghosts and spirits.
Oh no.
They like your soulless body. They enjoy it. Oh, God, we're going to have to find another priest.
Oh no. Well, I still get to be the turtle guy, right?
Yeah, the possessed turtle guy.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Is there any there's a lot of bad voodoo. Is there we're just
You
gonna
feel
keep going? Is
claustrophobic.
there-
I mean, yeah, we're
Yeah,
just gonna keep going, right?
Yeah, we'll just keep reaching out.
Yeah, I think when we have bad feelings, we should probably just ignore it and keep going.
Yeah, that's just the way they teach you.
Well, I mean, otherwise we'd be just throwing him in a castle forever. Like, what do you want us to do?
Okay. Yeah.
We gotta keep going.
Follow me,
That's
we're almost there.
He says we're almost there. Let's do it.
And so you get to the bottom of this stairwell, and the leprechaun is, a few feet ahead of you, standing like at a turn in the hall, and he's like, this way, this way, this way. And then like as he's saying that and you guys are catching up, there's just a tendril of darkness that shoots out, grabs the leprechaun, and yanks him down the hall.
Oh no.
No, this is bad.
Not
I
the
understand
leprechaun.
that it's quiet, but also that was bad. We should
I
go
mean, it doesn't
save him.
seem good, but this could be good for him, healthy. Like, we don't know what kind of entity this is exactly.
That was
So-
pure evil. I could feel it. I'm going. I'm
Yeah.
going. I'm going.
Okay, we're going,
Pure
but
evil
like,
internalized by him. He's got to
that's
deal
what
with
I'm
it,
wondering, right? Like, it might be
Yeah.
like a good guy, bad guy kind of situation.
Someone
We don't know
internalizing
yet.
that kind of stuff isn't going to handle it on their own.
Well, we're
No, yeah,
obviously
we
going
have
to
to
be
go save
supportive.
him. Like, for sure.
like,
Yeah, he'll go
he's
die
still got
by
to face it
himself.
himself. Yeah,
Yeah, but it is
you-
probably
You
good.
get it.
Yeah,
It's just part of being a healthy person.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta fight giant squid monsters in the dark. That's just life.
Exactly. we all have our squid monsters in the dark that we need to deal with. And
It's a
what
Cthulhu
kind of
metaphor.
friends would we be if we weren't helping him out? You know?
I don't like that you're calling us his friends.
What
Yeah,
kind
honestly-
of people would we be? What kind of people would we be? We live in a society. We got to help each other out. You know.
Okay, I'm more
Is
comfortable
Simo wearing
with that.
Joker makeup?
Sorry.
You see, the thing is,
Shut the fuck up.
We live in a society.
we live in a society, and it's all a facade, a farcical society.
Yeah, the leprechaun gets yanked away from you all by this tendril of darkness. Elias, you said you're rushing after him. Elias, you rush around the corner and you see this chamber wide in front of you. At the end of it, there's these huge vault doors, and it's got like one of those comically large, like wheel, like not doorknobs. I don't even know what
Yeah,
they're
like a
called.
safe.
Yeah, like
yeah, I get what you're
whatever
saying.
the word for that
Regular
is.
door.
I
Safe
never
handle
thought about
thing.
that
Dial?
before. Yeah, sure,
Dial?
I've literally never thought about like what that part of a safe is called.
Porthole? I don't know.
Yeah,
I know boats. I don't know banks.
it's got one of those huge dials to open it.
The crankety cranks.
Yeah, exactly. But this room is coated floor, walls, and ceiling in this thick, muddy sludge. And you see dangling from the ceiling either a stalagmite or stalactite, whichever the correct one is.
Stalagmite has an M in it.
Tight.
That didn't help.
Tight. It's a tight.
The tite is from the ceiling. Yeah, there's a stalactite of this sludgy substance hanging from the ceiling that has this like tendril at the tip of it that is dangling and swinging the leprechaun around this room. You see that like on the floor in this muck are a horde of these little goblin-y, gremlin-y looking sludge monsters. They're like maybe a foot tall each. Big pointy ears that are dripping with sludge, long gangly arms that end in claws, and they're like chittering around and swarming this place at the far end of this chamber, at those huge vault doors. You see like several of these little gremlin guys with huge picks trying to bust their way through the vault doors. And the leprechaun's like, I don't know what's going on. This isn't a prank. This isn't a joke. I don't know. I have weird feelings inside about all of this that I can't name because I put all my weird feelings in the vault.
Well, that's why we're here. We're here to help.
Do you remember the combination?
Yeah, do you remember the combination? It's pretty. Don't tell me it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll fucking kick your ass if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Honestly, that'd be great if it could just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The access code is
you would remember.
access code.
I'll give you the combination when you rescue me on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon.
Ah, good bait.
That's good. That was good.
By the way, I looked it up. Stalactite hangs, stalagmite goes up.
I literally.
Yeah, he said it. No, he got it.
I was correct.
Nate,
we already had it.
Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Nick. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.